for the exam like a runtime error. Program stop execution. You know what happened? It's a very simple process, that stop execution, that we call it in English abort execution. Do you know, during the program execution, if you are working on a large and complex applications, many resources are there your program is using, and in between something happens, unexpected. Everything is disturbed. So how this exception handling will help you? Exception handling help you by two ways. First way, at least they will help you to exit the program execution gracefully. Gracefully means what? All resources that will be released. Okay, then you can come out. One thing. Or second thing is what? It will not stop program execution. It will not stop program execution. Yeah. So either way you will come, you will exit gracefully, or you will not have any problem while the program in execution stage. Do you remember we have studied one features of the Java, that is a robust. Java is a robust. So this facility is there, exception handling facility that makes Java program robust. Okay? Fine. So what you studied in a C++ exception handling? Don't tell me try catch. Have you studied try catch? Throw, rethrow? Huh? Okay, fine. Similar concept we have here in Java. Okay? But there are few more things that was not there in C++ that we will see in Java. Okay? Also we are going to see Java provides us some class library. Class library that help you to handle the exceptions. So we are going to see all the hierarchy of each of the classes. Again, in that there are two categories of the classes. One is the check exception, uncheck exception. So which are the classes are there? That also we will see. We will also see how to have an exception using try catch block. And even you can create your own exception. That we call it as a customized exception. Which one? Customized. In your application, you want one exception. So you can create. Take an example. Okay. The gender, either female or male. If someone is trying to enter something else, we should give error. You understand? And I'm going to show you some programs where you can see we do not need to use exception. Even simple if-else statement also we can use and we can solve the problem. But sometimes we need to use the exception. That also we will see in today's class. And also we will see how to create our own exception. So, as I told you, when the program runs into the runtime error, the program terminates abnormally. And that we don't want. How can handle the runtime error so that the program can continue to run or terminate gracefully? And this is subject we are introduced in this chapter, that is the exception handling. Okay? Let's see some example first and then we'll proceed to the. Do you know quotient means what? Quotient. Do you know remainder? Everyone can see this. Have you cleared this line? Have you cleared these three lines? You are reading the page. Problem is here. If you enter number 1 is equal to 4, number 2 is equal to 2. What is the answer? So 4 divided by 2 answer will be the 2. If it is the number 1 is the 8 and number 2 is the 2, it will be 4. Working perfectly. But when the situation where the number 1, that is the numerator is the 4 and the denominator is 0, it will take you to there. Are we clear? So, what is the solution for that problem? We can write it. Is it okay? So, what we do? So, whenever we do the operation like number 1 divided by number 2, we will check whether the number 2 should not be 0. Otherwise, it will give you this error. Divisor cannot be 0. And denominator should not be 0. Are we clear? So, here in this case, we don't need any exception handling. Clear? Because if also we can use to handle the. We are handling this. Yeah. Now, this is the code. Till this point, I think you don't have any problem. Is it correct? Which code we put in a try block? Those code they have potential here. So here, we know this. If whenever the number 2 is equal to 0, you have to throw which exception? Arithmetic exception. This is the class. This is a class. Anonymous class you are throwing. Okay, this is a try block. And this is a which block? Catch block. Are you throwing arithmetic exception? Here in the catch, you say exception because exception class is a parent class of arithmetic class. So you can easily catch it, polymorphism, and you can display here. Have you clear? So either you can use if and either you can use exception. Have you clear the syntax? Try. No, it's not necessarily that you should throw the exception class. Even you can throw integer value, float value, no problem. Only you have to do the changes here. Have you clear everyone? Okay, one more thing. Now, same program, just carefully. Can you see this? What is this? Question. The method. It has 2 parameters. Is it correct? If number 2 is equal to 0, throw new arithmetic exception. You will say, teacher, where is the try block? Here no try block and you are throwing. It's not like that. Just see here in the main program. This one is clear? Okay, in try block, are you invoking the method here? So this method is throwing the exception. But that will be caught where? Which block? Main method. It's okay. So, normally what happens? Quotient method. They will check, try, catch. If it is not there, then they will send the exception to the method they are calling this method. So, main method is calling the which method? Quotient method. Quotient with method. No? So that will be caught outside the method and you can able to handle it. Have you clear? In the previous example, we put the statement that has a potential exception that we put it in a try block. Here it is not like that. Have you clear? So now we can see the advantage of using exception handling. It enables the method to throw the exception to its caller. So main method is a caller method and the method that is invoked that is a quotient method. Okay. Okay. Listen, students. If main is throwing some exception and it is not caught, what will happen? Error. You understand? If you are throwing some exception, if it is not caught, it will go to the error. If it is catch, you are handling. Is it correct? See, in try block we keep the statement that has the potential to be, there is errors and the catch blocks are there where you handle it. But if you don't have a handle, you don't have a catch block to handle the error, then it will take you to the runtime error. Clear? Let's see one more example. Because this sentence, whenever you are doing a program, many times you came across this error. Can you guess what is this error is? Yeah, means something you have to enter the integer value and you are entering double value. Understand? Let's see this. See, okay, here, number you will input next in, enter number you will display, and continue input false. If you try to enter here something double value, not integer value, do you understand me? And then it will be throw and it will be, this is, first of all understand this, it is a do while statement. Do while statement what? Continuations, okay? So whenever you will enter the wrong data, it will be caught here and it will display the message. Have you clear? And can you see this when you handle? If you enter something wrong value, like a double value, so it will go to the cat and again it will ask you to enter, input, incorrect input, integer is required. Input.
Next line.
Have you clear? See, these are the classes. This is an incomplete class diagram. Incomplete means what? There are many more classes are there, but those classes that is important for us, that is covered here. Have you cleared this? What is the meaning of this? Parent of all classes. Which is inherited in the throwable class, and throwable class is inherited in the exception class and error class. Exception are inherited in a class not found exception, IO exception, runtime exception, many more. Same thing for the error, linkage error, virtual machine error. And this runtime error exception, they are inherited in arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, index out of bound exception, illegal argument exception, many more. Is it correct? These exception classes are categorized into the two categories. See, these are the errors, linkage error, virtual machine error. These are the system errors. System errors thrown by who? GVM and represented in the error class. Okay. Error class describes the internal system error. Such error rarely occur. It's not frequently occur. Okay. If one does, there is a little you can do behind the notifying the user and trying to terminate the program gracefully. So we cannot continue if you have these kinds of error. You can exit gracefully. That we can do in this case. In this case of errors. Okay. See, these are the exceptions describe the error caused by the program and external circumstances. These errors can be caught and handled by your program. So these are the errors that you can handle. And this exception handlers are divided into runtime exception. Okay. See, runtime exception is caused by programming errors such as bad casting. What do you mean by bad casting? You are assigning double value to integer. Bad casting. Accessing the out of bound array means you have an array of size 5 and you are trying to access 6 elements. Numeric errors. Okay. So these are the terms under this runtime exception. See, these all classes categorized into the two exceptions: checked exception and unchecked exception. Runtime error and their subclasses are categorized as a unchecked exception. Which one?
Unchecked.
Runtime error and their subclasses means these all are categorized as an unchecked exception, and all other exceptions are known as which one? Checked exception. Check exception means what? What is the difference? Check and uncheck. Check means what? It's meaning that the compiler forces the programmer to check and deal with the exception. So compiler will tell, see, there might be a feature here, there will be errors. Handle it. Again, I am coming to the feature of the Java. Do you remember? Java is a robust. You know, and that there was a two explanation was there. One, exception handling, and they provide, you know, they find out, okay, might be in future where will be the possible error. They find out earlier, so you know in advance that okay, this statement might be a future error. So at least we can provide some mechanism that error will be not there. So here compiler will force you that okay, deal with this error. Okay. So what are these errors? See, these are the uncheck error. In the most cases, the uncheck exception reflects the programming logic error. They are not recoverable. For example, null pointer exception. If the throw need to access the object through reference variable before the object assigned to the int. Do you know null pointer exception? Like for example, I have a circle class. Circle C. Object reference. Can we call C dot get diameter? You cannot. Why? Now it is referring to where? Null. But if you, when you say is equal to new circle and sub 20, then you can call. Which one? What is the name? Null pointer exception. Array. Like integer A is equal to new integer 5. What is the index of the array? 0 to 4. And if you are trying to access A of 6 or A of 5, something like that, it will take you to the which one? The index of the 4. So this uncheck exception can occur anywhere in the program. To avoid the cumbersome overuse of try catch block, Java does not mandate you to write the code to catch the unchecked exception. So you know we can use the if for that. Okay. So these are the which exception? Unchecked, and remaining are checked one. Remaining are checked one. Do you have this error class not form? Could I know that you have this error? And especially in the lab, when you have a scanner object, are you using and you are not importing? So when you compile it, that time it is giving the error is class not formed, you know, or something not formed, then you have to import it then. So it means what compile time they will inform, okay, please, you know. This is the syntax of the try and catch block. Method, we have a try, here we have method 2, and then we have a catch. Let's see, method 2. You know, you are declaring. So method 2 throws which see, throws and throw, difference is there. Right? These are the two different keywords. So method, so this method is going to throw which exception that you have to write down here. And if the error occurs, throw exception. See, here we don't have a try block, but you are catching here because you are invoking the method here, method 2. Have it clear? So your throw is used to throw the exception, and throws is used to declare exception that this method might throw some exception. Okay? So this is where you declare public void my method throws IO exception. Public void my method throws IO exception. You know, it is not necessarily only one exception will be thrown. It might be more than one. So you can write down like this. Okay? So this is the declaration. So every method must take the type of the check exception. It is only for the check. Check exception it might throws. Okay? And throwing exception. How you use throw and new exception. Listen, student. What is the name of the object here? Which object you are throwing? Anonymous object. Either you can do like this or either you can do like this. Both are equivalent. See, Here you create object, and then that you throw, and there you are not creating. You are anonymous object you are throwing. So these two statements are equivalent. See, public void set radius, parameter new radius, throw illegal argument exception. If the new radius is greater than or equal to 0, radius is equal to new radius, else throw new illegal argument. Radius cannot be negative. Have you clear this? Because now I should tell you one thing. Do you know, we use this mutator method and the accessor method. What is use of this? Mutator method and accessor method?
Get set.
Information hiding. We do not allow directly access the data members of the class. You know why like this? You say, teacher, what is use of that? We make the data field private, and this accessor method is there and mutator method is there, and we are dealing. Try to understand. Okay, birthday. Or let's take an example. Okay, birthday. Do you have 29th of February? 29th February. What comes here? But not every year, is it correct? Not every year. And if you are trying to put your birthday 29th February, 2021 or 22, it's illegal, is it correct? This is not a valid date. So we have to check whether the data that you are entering is a valid or invalid. How you will check? So through the set method you will check the entered data is a valid or invalid. If it is invalid, it will display the message. See here, we are checking what radius should not be negative. It should be positive. 0 and have you clear? Do you have a radius -1? -2 radius possible? Huh? Possible or not possible?
No.
When you run the program, that time you put -2. Come on, area will be minus then. But before entering the data, we have to validate, and this is possible with the help of set method. That is a mutator method. So, have you clear everyone? And if you are trying to enter the wrong data, can I tell you one thing? Just programming practice. In constructor circle class, how you write radius is equal to radius? This dot radius is equal to radius. You should not do like this. You should call their set method. Set method. For example, see, we have a circle class, double radius. Is it correct? And here you say this dot radius is equal to radius. It is perfect, technically perfect. But you know, instead of that, no. Okay. See, here what happened? If you enter the wrong data here, -2. What will happen? It will accept. But if you use this dot set radius, tell me what will happen? It will not accept. Do you understand? So your programming should go like this. Do not forget, okay?
Radius.
What will happen is set radius.
So, you know, if you enter the -2, the set radius, it will not allow you to change the value of radius. Why? You are entering the wrong value. This is wrong value. You know, your radius should be what? Positive. Here you are entering. If this statement is there, these both are same. But here you are not checking, but here you are checking. And do you know, the majority of the softwares fails. The one reason is wrong data entry. What? Wrong data entry. If you enter correct data, definitely system will work very fine. But if you accept the wrong data, have you cleared this? We have a try block and we have multiple catches because different types of exception will be thrown. Okay. Do you remember this call stack? Huh? Everyone remember call stack? Do I explain to you? I did. Is it
Yes.
So we have a main method. Main method is calling method 1, method 1 is calling method 2, method 2 is calling method 3. See, in try block, method 1, you are invoking the method 1, you will go to the method 1. In method 1, you are invoking the method 2. And in method 2, you are invoking the method 3, so on. Clear? Now see, if there is a exception in method 2, they will throw the exception. Okay? If it is not processed in the method 2, it will go to the method 1. If it is not catch there, it will go to the method main. Have you clear? And if it is not catch there, where it will go? It will take you to the error. Have you cleared this? Huh? Okay, now see, Java forces you to deal with the check exception. You know, I told you, Java will force you, okay, for the check exception you can do something for this. If the method declares check exception other than the error on the runtime, okay, check exception is what? Other than these two. You must invoke the try catch block or declare to throw the exception in a calling method. For example, suppose that the method 1 invoke in a method 2. See, method 1 is invoked in a method 2. I invoke the method 2 and method 2 may throw a check exception. Which one? IO exception. You have to write the code shown in A or B. So we have to write like this. Because P2 is throwing which exception? IO exception. Are you clear? And this is only applicable to the which exception? Check exception. Okay? Because Java will write, okay, you have to write like this. Declaring, throwing and catching the exception. They circle the exception. What is the name of the class?
Circle is exception.
You know this radius. You know this static number of objects. Perfect? Huh? What is the meaning of this? What is this?
This.
The no argument constructor is calling the argument constructor. So by default radius will be 1.0. What is this?
Double.
Parameterized constructor, is it correct? As I told you. What I told you? You should not use this dot radius is equal to new radius. No. You should call this method set radius. Why? Because we have here mechanism to check the data validation. That is what we call data validation. Okay. See here. Set radius double new radius through the illegal argument exception. Are you clear? And now the testing, how we can do the testing. So this is a driver class. Which class? Driver. So try block. Is it everything is perfect with this? this constructor will call. In this case, which method is called? Set radius. It will do the set radius. Check exception. It's throwing the exception. It will be caught where? It will be here. So this statement will not execute. Because after throw, it will directly go to the catch. Have you clear? So it will display system.out.println ex. Ex. No, it's an object reference. It will display. And name of the method is what? What method? What? Which method?
What?
What? WHAT. What? This method will call. It will display. Okay? Because have you seen? The previously it was displaying another method. ToString.
Yes.
Just have you clear everyone? So your programming should go like this. Set radius. Throw and rethrow. You understand throw? Rethrow. What is the meaning of rethrow?
Throw again.
Huh? If I throw this pen to you, what you will do?
Throw back.
You will rethrow to me. Is it correct? Rethrow. Understand? Yeah. See, try block. During the in try block, if there is an exception, it will be caught here. Is it correct? And in the catch, again, then you say then who will catch? If you are throwing it here, who will catch? So we'll go through the example, okay? Then you'll understand who will catch. Okay. So complete code will be there. I will explain just one. I have to explain one more clause. Can you see here? Finally. It was there in the C++. What is the finally clause? How it works? Understand. See. Suppose no exception. If it is no exception, catch will call? No. It will go to the final. And then it will go to the next statement. If there is no exception. If there is an exception, for example here, statement number 2, exception, statement 3 will execute? No, it will not execute. It will go to the catch, handle it. After handling, finally, and then, have it clear? See, again I am repeating. If it is no exception, go to the finally clause and then go to the next statement. If it is exception, for example, statement 1 or statement 2 here, so statement 3 will not execute. It will not. It will go to the catch, handle it, go to finally and then go to the next statement. Now, throw, rethrow, okay? See, exception here. Okay? Statement 2 throw an exception type exception 2. Exception 2 means it will come here. Handle the exception and throw. So before throw it will go to the finally and then it will be go to the throw. Have you clear? Let me go on one more time. See, exception 2 here. It will come here. Handle. Because of the throw, it should rethrow here. But it will not go there, it will go to the finally clause and after finally then it will be through. Are you clear? Okay. Now how the rethrow works? See, I have main method. Try block. Here we call M1 one method, catch. Have you clear? My hand is clear. M1. Here we have a try block. Here we have a catch. Here some statement and here you say throw. Some exception. You invoke the method M1. Method M1 is invoked. Try block. If there is an exception, it will come to the catch. Handle it. And after you say what? Throw. Who will catch? Is this a rethrow? No. It will catch here. It will catch where? Here. Calling method will catch. Are you clear, everyone? See, if there is an exception here, it will be catch here. And again if they are throwing, so then there is no catch. So where it will be catch? The invoking method. The method was invoking that method. Is it correct? The main here. And if it is not handled here, what will happen? Error. So, handling the exception handling separate error handling code from the normal programming task. Thus, the making program easier to read, to modify. Be aware, however, the exception handling usually require more time and resources. You know, if someone asks me, teacher, in our example, you know, radius, quotient. Teacher, we can use if statement. You know, if denominator is not 0, if it is 0, message, display some message, then finish it. Why we need to use exception? I will say yes, I am agree with you. No need to use that. Okay? Because if you are using the exception mechanism, it will have a more resources than the if else statement. So better you can go for the if else statement. Okay? And you should not use excessive exception. Usually require more time and resources because it requires instantiation of the new exception object, rolling back the call tag and propagating the error to the calling method. So more resources are required. And when to throw the exception? An exception occurs in a method. If you want to exception to be processed by its caller, you should create an exception object and throw it. If you can handle the exception in a method where it occurs, there is no need to throw. Okay. See here. When should we use the try catch block in the code? You should use it deal with the unexpected error condition. Do not use it deal with the simple expected situation. Okay. So see here. This is the object reference and you are calling toString. And it's very simple here. Okay. So here simply you can say reference var is equal to null, display some message and finish it. Okay. You can use like this. Reference var not equal to null, system out of println var equal to else, system out of println. No need to use these kinds of things. Have you clear? So what we have done till this point? Exception. Huh? What we have said is an exception.
Exception.
Catch. Classes. Check exception. Uncheck exception. Finally clause. Rethrowing. Is it correct? See, whatever the classes that we studied, it is a system. Define custom exception classes if the predefined classes are not
sufficient.
Yeah, it is not as per my requirement of my application. I need my own exception. That time you can proceed. And you say, teacher, how we can proceed? See, define custom exception class by extending the exception or subclasses of exception. So we can inherit exception class and subclasses in your class, and now this class becomes exception. Let's see the example. Okay. setting exception class. What is this? Constructor. What is this? You are invoking the constructor class. And then you are assigning. Are you clear? Circle with the radius exception. Yeah? Circle with the radius exception class. Set radius, do radius, okay? If there is a error. See. Which exception they are setting? Invalid radius exception. That is a invalid radius exception. You will throw. It will be caught here. Throw. See here it will throw and it will be caught here. Have you clear? It will be. This is the important method for you. What is the name of this?
String stack tree.
Can you guess what is this method? See the name. I will show you the example because it's difficult for me to. I will show you this example. Let's see that.
No, this one.
Just examples of picture and everything is there. I want to see that. Oh, now see. What is the name of the class? Here.
G.
Okay. Here we have an exception. No. You are throwing which exception? Exception. Is it correct? You throw the exception. What is the name? Test exception. It will be catch here and here you are displaying E print. Now, see the output here. See. What is the line number here? 36. What is the name of the file? Test exception. Okay, test exception. Okay. And see, line number 15. So actually here line numbers are not here, so I cannot able to just show you the line number because I have to count it properly. So it will show you the how the exception happen, the tracing of the. Let me go to this other example. Because the line numbers are not there, I cannot able to show you. Let's see. It's very simple. We have main method. Okay, divide by 0. Here you are throwing the exception. Print stack trace. See the output. Java.line.arithmetic exception. What is the name of the exception?
By 0.
Divide by 0. And where?
It's main.
Main. It's the name of the class. Method name. And line number.
Yeah.
Have you clear? Okay. This is here because there is no method here. Additional, only main method is there. If it is a additional method is there. like this, how to make a customized exception.